Everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for October 4th, 2018. Roll call, please.
Ms. Gray. Mr. Markgraf.
Here.
Mr. Long.
Here.
Any conflict of interest statements?
No.
No. Approval of the minutes of September 27, 2018. I would move that we defer, or recommend that we defer those, Jeff.
Okay.
Correspondence. That's $1 fine, Mr. Gordish. Item A, bid opening, 1st District Local Street Project, 141st Street, lighting improvements, Grover Avenue to Calumet Avenue, and Stanton Avenue, lighting improvements, 115th Street to Railroad Street. We have 2 bids, and they are from Hawk Enterprises, 1850 East North Street, in Crown Point. There we go. Oh, very nice. Thank you. Okay, we have the obviously the bid proposal. Bid bond. Form 96. Where's that non-collusion affidavit at? Oh, it might be part of it. Okay. Would it be on the front page? There it is. And their non-collusion affidavit. And their bid price is oh boy. Is it here?
Yes.
Okay. Their bid price is $434,646.79. The next bid is from, let me open it, Midwestern Electric, Chicago, Indiana. Have the bid. Bid bond. Form 96. And their non-collusion affidavit. Their bid cost is $512,994.22. I would entertain a recommendation to submit these to engineering for tabulation and recommendation.
And I make that recommendation.
And I'll concur. Item B. Correspondence received from 5th District Councilman David Warple requesting $50,000 of gaming funds to be transferred for park improvements and tree removal and trimming in the 5th District. This request has been signed by the councilman as well as the mayor.
Okay, I recommend that we approve Councilman Warple's request.
And I'll concur. Item C, notice of violation hearing for the property located at 927 Michigan Street.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
It's for you. We did an inspection on this property back in July, and myself and Code Enforcement Commissioner Jaime Pietro were on the inspection. We found that there was an unauthorized basement apartment that didn't have adequate ceiling height or egress out of the rooms. And then upon further research, we also found that there was never any permits pulled to convert the upstairs from 1 unit to 2. So we're requesting the removal of the basement apartment and one rear apartment, and the house be converted back to a single-family home.
Sir?
Well, losing the income from that second apartment, we're not going to be able to make the improvements needed, so we're going to either have to sell or file bankruptcy. My mother's 80 years old on a fixed income. She can't afford the upkeep, not on just renting one apartment. She's in the process of trying to have a real estate agent show it, but nothing's come of it yet.
And currently, there's 2 tenants upstairs now, is that what you're saying, Rich, or no?
No, the back apartment's empty now.
Yeah, basically the way that the building was, there was permits added dormer and bedrooms upstairs. So somewhere along the line, without permits, they cut the first floor in half. You have the front apartment, which had basically 1 giant bedroom, kind of 2-bedroom setup, and the rear had the kitchen, the living room downstairs, and all the bedrooms upstairs. So there wasn't adequate fire separation or between the units, so we asked that the second one be kept empty until the hearings could go forward.
But it's not empty now?
It's empty.
The front unit is
Yeah.
occupied, the rear unit empty, and he was the one living in the basement. He's no longer living down there.
So we need to set this over for status at some point? Or are we gonna?
We just need time to
we're
try
gonna
to
give-
sell it.
How much time can we
I'm requesting that the findings in order be approved,
immediately?
and then they can figure out which way they want to go about either selling the property or getting it repaired.
Considering that they have the house on the market, and got a realtor trying to sell the property, having this affirmed, will let them know that this is, the board is going to turn this back into a single-family home. We want someone to buy a 3-unit and then tell them this is in a hearing. So it's kind of important to have it affirmed immediately.
Okay, well then my recommendation too is to affirm the order.
And I'll concur.
And what
Thank
does
you.
that mean?
That just means
Thank you.
Thank you.
He gave us that, right? Yeah.
Okay, item D, correspondence received from C-Click Fix regarding the need for a 4-way stop sign on Forestdale and Martha. I would say, this probably needs something that engineering needs to see.
Okay, I'm gonna recommend we forward it to engineering for their thoughts.
And I'll concur. Item E, request for permits from Comcast to install new CATV cable along 150th Street and 165th Street. Anything? Oh,
I have reviewed those on these things pretty, they're okay.
all right.
And the gentleman's here, so to finalize the building permits after the meeting.
Okay, my recommendation is that we accept the request for Comcast.
And I'll concur. Item F, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 7620 Gulfway Court, submitted for approval. Anything, Kel?
We don't know, it's slab over the way you have it. And remodel, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and my recommendation is to accept the rehabilitation agreement.
And I'll concur. Item G, disposal authorization submitted for approval.
Okay, my recommendation is to accept the disposal authorizations.
And I'll concur. Garage sale permits submitted for approval. Good.
Okay, my recommendation is to approve the garage sale permits.
And I'll concur. Matters from other board members?
No.
Matters from other department heads or their representatives?
I have an amendment to a contract for supervision for HWC. This is for the Herbert's Park Road. We found some sewer and overburden problems during construction, and the cost of $6,300 covers the consultant's services to help us with that.
And this money has been allocated?
It has not yet been, the Kowinski has given me verbal, it is in his.
Is that where it's coming from?
It will, First District Mark Kowinski will pay for the additional funding for this.
Okay.
Just waiting for signatures.
Just approving it then, or sending it somewhere else?
No, you just need our approval for this, right?
We just need approval for this, and then the funding will follow.
Okay.
Okay, and that's my recommendation.
And I'll concur. New business? Anybody with new business? No new business here. Old business. A, dismissal of the denial of a business license to Christina Botrytis. Is there anything else we need to know on this, Kelly?
Nothing I know.
I mean, this is the one where they just had to provide some more documentation to us.
My understanding.
Okay, all right.
So we don't have to do anything then?
We need, yeah,
Recommendation
We
to
do,
accept it?
yeah.
Okay, that's my recommendation.
and I'll concur with that. Meeting open to the public. Anybody from the public like to speak? Nobody? Well, I'd like to thank you all for participating in our intestinal business of the city today, and I'll entertain a recommendation to adjourn, Mr. Long,
And I'll offer that recommendation.
and I'll concur. Thank you.